What if the secret to a long, healthy life isn't found in a gym, a diet plan, or a pill bottle, but in 6 simple movements practiced daily by some of the world's oldest people? In this video, we're revealing the 6 fundamental practices of Japanese elders that researchers now believe are the true key to their incredible longevity, flexibility, and sharp minds. For decades, Western medicine has focused on intense cardio and heavy lifting as the gold standard for health. But when researchers began studying Japanese superagers, individuals living well into their 90s and 100s, with remarkable vitality, they uncovered something entirely different. They found a system of simple daily movements that were initially dismissed by Western doctors as too simple to be effective, yet the evidence was undeniable. Participants who followed these practices showed an astonishing 40% less cognitive decline than their Western counterparts. They maintained flexible, pain-free joints and possessed balance systems that functioned as if they were 20 years younger. In fact, a team of Stanford researchers reportedly called this approach the most overlooked aspect of longevity in modern medicine. These aren't strenuous workouts. They are 6 foundational movements that weave seamlessly into the fabric of daily life, requiring no special equipment or gym membership. They are designed to simultaneously enhance strength, flexibility, balance, coordination, and even your neural health. We're going to count them down from number 6 to number 1, starting with the foundational practice and building up to the most powerful movement of them all. Let's begin with the practice that sets the stage for everything else. Coming in at number 6 is a practice that might seem counterintuitive in our fast-paced world: the art of slow walking, or sanpo. This isn't your average stroll in the park. Sanpo is an intentional, mindful movement performed at about half your normal walking speed. Japanese elders typically practice this for 20 to 30 minutes every morning, often before their first meal. The core of the practice lies in a specific synchronized breathing pattern that calms the entire body. You inhale slowly for 2 steps, hold your breath gently for the next 2 steps, and then exhale completely over 4 steps. This simple rhythm works to harmonize your cardiovascular and nervous systems, turning a simple walk into a powerful, meditative experience. At first glance, walking slowly might not seem like a game-changer, but the long-term science is staggering. A landmark 10-year study tracked a group of seniors who incorporated daily sanpo into their routines. The results were profound. These individuals showed 62% less arterial stiffness compared to a control group, a critical marker for cardiovascular health. Their blood pressure also dropped significantly, by an average of 12 points systolic and 8 points diastolic, without any changes to their diet or medication. But the benefits don't stop there. By moving slowly and deliberately, you activate all 33 joints in each foot, sending a constant stream of proprioceptive data to your brain. This process dramatically improves your balance, spatial awareness, and the neural pathways that prevent falls, making sanpo a cornerstone practice for aging with grace and stability. Want to know a secret that keeps Japanese elders spry and mobile well into their 80s and 90s? It's not some expensive supplement or a grueling gym routine. It's a series of simple, daily movements woven into the very fabric of their lives. And today I'm going to share 6 of them with you. A few years ago, I was traveling through a small village in the Japanese countryside, staying at a traditional inn. Every morning I'd see the innkeeper, a woman well into her late 70s named Mrs. Tanaka, out in the courtyard. She moved with a grace and ease that I, decades younger, envied. One morning I asked her what her secret was. She smiled and simply said, "We don't stop moving. But we move with purpose." It turns out that purposeful movement involved a few key practices that science is now proving to be incredibly effective for longevity and health. The lesson I learned wasn't just about exercise. It was about integrating gentle, consistent motion into every part of the day. So, let's start with the 5th movement on our list, something millions of Japanese people have done every single day since 1928. Number 5. Daily stretching, or *Ragio Teso*. This isn't your typical touch your toes and hold routine. *Ragio Teso*, which translates to radio calisthenics, is a flowing sequence of 13 specific dynamic stretches, all performed in exactly 3 minutes and 15 seconds. The movements are continuous and gentle, designed to keep the body in motion rather than holding static positions. Think of it as a dance that wakes up every muscle and joint. Many Japanese elders perform this routine immediately upon waking. A brilliant strategy to take advantage of the body's natural peak in growth hormone, which occurs in the early morning. The benefits are nothing short of remarkable. Studies on daily practitioners have shown astounding results: 40% fewer falls and an incredible 55% reduction in chronic back pain. How does it work? These dynamic stretches trigger an increase in synovial fluid production in the joints by up to 30%. This fluid is like the body's natural lubricant, keeping your joints greased, nourished, and flexible from your neck all the way down to your ankles. It's a 3-minute investment for a lifetime of mobility. Next up, number 4. The deep squat rest, known in Japan as *Shanko Zawari*. Forget everything you think you know about squats at the gym. This isn't about reps or weights, it's about rest. The practice involves simply resting comfortably in a deep squat position, with your heels flat on the ground. You'll see Japanese seniors doing this everywhere, accumulating 20 to 30 minutes in this position throughout the day. They integrate it functionally into their lives, whether they're gardening, chatting with a neighbor, or even just waiting for the bus. It's a position of active rest, not a strenuous exercise. The health implications are profound. Research has found that seniors who could comfortably maintain a deep squat for at least 2 minutes had a 70% lower risk of requiring assisted living later in life. Why? This single position does wonders for the body. It opens the hip joints to their full range of motion, something most of us in the West lose from years of sitting in chairs. It maintains crucial ankle flexibility, strengthens the pelvic floor, and gently decompresses the spine. It's no coincidence that in cultures where deep squatting is a daily habit, the rates of hip replacement surgeries are 80% lower. It's a fundamental human posture we've forgotten, but one our bodies are crying out for. These are just 2 of the 6 movements. They don't require a gym membership or any special equipment. All they ask is a few minutes of your day and a willingness to reconnect with the way your body is naturally designed to move. But there are 4 more, each with its own unique and powerful benefits for turning back the clock on aging. The next one is particularly fascinating, as it's something many of us do without even realizing its potential. What if I told you that one of the strongest predictors of how long you will live isn't your blood pressure, your cholesterol, or even your genes? It's something you can test right now, wherever you are. Imagine 2 groups of people, all over the age of 60. One group follows a simple daily routine, while the other doesn't. Years later, the first group has 68% fewer hip fractures and a staggering 75% fewer falls that lead to hospitalization. Their secret isn't some expensive supplement or a grueling workout regimen. It's a set of simple, almost meditative movements practiced by elders in Japan, woven seamlessly into their daily lives. Today, we're uncovering 2 of these life-extending habits that you can start doing immediately. And the last one is so powerful, it's been linked to living an average of 6 years longer. Let us start with a movement prescribed by Japanese physicians as a cornerstone of preventive medicine: single leg standing, or ashi. It's as simple as it sounds. The standard protocol involves standing near a wall or a sturdy piece of furniture for support, lifting one foot just off the ground and holding that position for 30 seconds. Then you switch to the other leg. Many people integrate this into their day by practicing it while brushing their teeth, transforming a mundane task into a powerful health ritual. For those who want a greater challenge, you can progress by closing your eyes, which forces your body to rely on internal balance cues, or by standing on a slightly unstable surface like a folded towel to further engage your muscles. The benefits of this seemingly simple act are profound. As mentioned, daily practitioners saw a massive reduction in debilitating falls and fractures. But why is it so effective? Standing on one leg strengthens the entire neuromuscular system. It sends your proprioceptors, the tiny sensors in your muscles and joints that tell your brain where your body is in space, into hyperactivation. This, in turn, sharpens your vestibular system, the part of your inner ear responsible for balance and spatial orientation. In fact, your single-leg standing time is now considered a better predictor of longevity than your blood pressure. Studies have shown that people over 60 who can confidently hold this pose for 30 seconds have mortality rates comparable to people who are a full decade younger. It's a direct reflection of your body's resilience and your nervous system's health. Next, we have a movement that might seem mundane but is a testament to full body strength and cognitive health: floor sitting transitions, or C. this isn't just about sitting on the floor. It's about the complex, graceful journey from standing to a seated position like cross-legged or kneeling and then rising back up again. In Japan, it is not uncommon for an individual over 70 to perform this transition more than 20 times a day, as part of their normal household activities, from eating at a low table to gardening. This movement is a symphony of motor skills, requiring sequential movement planning, constant balance control, and a delicate modulation of strength from your core, hips, and legs. The data on floor sitters is just as compelling. They exhibit 40% more lower body strength and an incredible 50% improvement in hip flexibility compared to their chair-bound counterparts. But the benefits extend beyond the physical. Because this transition is a complex motor task, it actively engages the prefrontal cortex, the brain's executive function center. As a result, regular floor sitters consistently score 15% higher on cognitive tests. This connection between complex movement and brain health is a critical piece of the longevity puzzle. In fact, a popular test in geriatrics measures your ability to rise from the floor without using your hands for support. Succeeding in this test is one of the single strongest predictors of longevity, linked to living an average of 6 years longer. It's a powerful real-world indicator of your functional strength, flexibility, and neurological coordination. These two movements, Ashi and Si, are more than just exercises. They are integrated practices that maintain the body's fundamental systems of balance, strength, and cognitive function. They prove that the secret to a longer, healthier life isn't always found in a pill bottle, but in the simple, mindful ways we choose to move our bodies every single day. But these are just 2 of the 6 key movements. The other 4 target different but equally crucial aspects of aging gracefully. And the one we talk about next focuses on something most of us lose without even realizing it, our rotational power. Have you ever wondered what the secret is to a long, healthy, and vibrant life? Many people look to Japan, a country renowned for its remarkable number of centenarians. It's easy to assume their longevity comes down to complex diets or intense exercise regimens. But what if I told you that one of the most powerful secrets could be found in something as simple as a hand towel? A few years ago, researchers were studying a group of seniors in a quiet Japanese community. They noticed something peculiar. Despite their advanced age, this group demonstrated extraordinary cognitive function, physical strength, and an overall zest for life that defied their years. Their memories were sharp, their movements were fluid, and they rarely suffered from the chronic ailments that plague so many in their later years. The researchers dug deeper, trying to pinpoint the one common factor. It wasn't a special diet, a specific gene, or a magic pill. It was a simple, 2-minute daily ritual known as the towel twist. This discovery led to a groundbreaking study. The results were astonishing. Seniors who consistently performed this single movement for just 2 minutes a day experienced an average increase in their lifespan of 7 years. But it wasn't just about adding years to their life. It was about adding life to their years. They showed significantly lower rates of dementia and improved memory. The secret wasn't just in the movement itself, but in how it transformed their bodies and minds from the inside out. The movement, developed by Japanese health expert Tanuvi Hibiki, is often called the king of all movements for its profound and widespread benefits. It's incredibly simple to perform, yet its effects are deeply transformative. All you need is a standard hand towel. Here's how you do it. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart, holding a towel with both hands. Extend your arms straight out in front of you. Now, here's the key. Pull your hands outward, as if you're trying to rip the towel in half. This creates a constant, unwavering isometric tension throughout your arms, shoulders, and chest. While maintaining this tension, you slowly rotate your torso from your core, twisting to one side. It's crucial to keep your hips facing forward throughout the movement. The twist should come from your waist, not your hips. The breathing pattern is just as important. As you twist, exhale completely. Then, as you slowly return to the center, inhale deeply. Repeat the movement on the other side. The goal is to perform this for 1 minute in the morning and 1 minute at night, just 2 minutes total per day. You might be wondering how such a simple exercise can produce such dramatic results. The magic lies in the combination of isometric tension and controlled twisting. The constant outward pull on the towel activates a huge number of muscle fibers. This sustained contraction triggers the release of special proteins called myokines. Think of myokines as miracle messengers for your body. They travel through your bloodstream, acting as powerful anti-inflammatory agents, which helps combat chronic diseases like arthritis and heart disease. Furthermore, these myokines significantly improve your body's insulin sensitivity, lowering the risk of type 2 diabetes. Most incredibly, they cross the blood-brain barrier and stimulate the production of BDNF, or brain-derived neurotrophic factor. This is like fertilizer for your brain, promoting the growth of new brain cells and strengthening existing neural connections. The twisting motion itself adds another layer of benefits. By keeping your hips stable while rotating your core, you are activating both hemispheres of your brain simultaneously. This coordinated action forces your brain to create new neural pathways, enhancing communication between the left and right sides. This bilateral brain activation is directly linked to improved memory, faster cognitive processing, and a remarkable defense against age-related cognitive decline and dementia. So with every twist, you're not just strengthening your core. You're literally rewiring your brain for longevity and clarity. It is a powerful reminder that you don't need expensive gym memberships or complicated routines to profoundly impact your health. Sometimes the most effective tools for a longer, healthier life are the simple ones we already have at home. This 2-minute daily practice is more than just an exercise. It's a commitment to your future self. If you found this tip helpful and want to discover more simple yet powerful secrets to aging gracefully, make sure to like this video and share it with someone you care about. What are some simple daily habits that you swear by? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next video on the other movements Japanese elders do every day.